They call him arrogant. They say he's dangerous, disrespectful, even toxic. But deep down, they respect him. Donald Trump doesn't apologize. He speaks his mind. He leads without asking for permission. And while modern men are busy being soft, agreeable, and emotionally available, Trump wins in politics and in the game of attraction. Why? Because women don't fall for the guy who pleases them. They fall for the man they can't control. Why women don't want the man they can control? Modern men have been told, be sensitive, be soft, be a good listener, put her first. And many of them did exactly that. They became emotionally available, always agreeable, constantly apologizing. And what did they get in return? Ghosted, friend-zoned, ignored. Meanwhile, a man like Trump, bold, unapologetic, and dominant, breaks every rule and still commands attention, loyalty, and power. Why? Because deep inside, women don't crave a man they can control. They crave a man they must earn. A man who leads, who sets boundaries, who isn't afraid to say, this is who I am, take it or leave it. Trump doesn't win because he's perfect. He wins because he refuses to beg for approval. And in the game of desire, confidence always beats compliance. Why women choose the man who leads, even if they hate him? Here's the uncomfortable truth most men need to hear. Women don't always choose the nicest guy. They choose the man who leads. Look at Donald Trump. He's bold, loud, controversial, but he doesn't flinch. He doesn't ask for permission. He commands a room. You don't have to agree with his politics. That's not the point. The point is, women are biologically drawn to certainty, confidence, and dominance, even when they say they want kindness and emotional openness. If you're always trying to be the understanding guy, agreeing with her, chasing her, asking for her approval, you're not attractive, you're predictable. Trump wins because he leads without apologizing. And while modern men keep lowering their voice, strong men keep raising their standards. How Trump dominates world leaders, and what that says about male power. Watch how Trump handles world leaders, presidents, kings, prime ministers. He walks into a room like he owns it, not because he's president of the United States, but because he speaks, acts, and carries himself like the boss. You can see it in their eyes. They hesitate to disagree, they choose their words carefully, and sometimes they act more like employees than equals. Why? Because Trump has one rule. My country first, my interest first. I don't care if you like it. And that same energy of unapologetic strength and self-respect is exactly what most modern men have lost. They try to get along, avoid conflict, stay agreeable, but in doing so, they lose respect. Women, just like world leader, are drawn to power. They may not say it out loud, but they can feel when a man is in control and when he's not. That's why Trump doesn't just win in politics. He wins in presence. And that's what most men today are missing. Presence that demands respect without ever needing to beg for it. You don't need billions. You don't need fame. You need something far more rare: conviction. Men like Trump walk into a room and own the space, not because they shout, but because their energy says, I know who I am. I don't need your approval. Want to be like that? Here's how. 1. Stop apologizing for being a man. Don't shrink your masculinity to make others comfortable. Lead, speak clearly, take up space, unapologetically. 2. Make your boundaries loud and clear. Say no without guilt. Say yes without fear. If you don't draw the line, others will walk all over you. 3. Put your mission first. Trump doesn't chase people. He chases results. Be obsessed with your purpose. That's what makes a man magnetic. 4. Be willing to be disliked. The more you try to be liked, the less you're respected. Strong men polarize, and that's why they're unforgettable. 5. Control the room without needing to dominate. Presence isn't about volume, it's about certainty. When you know your value, you don't need to prove it. Be calm, be clear, be unshakable. That's how you become the man she respects, not the one she forgets. 5 traits women secretly love about Trump. 1. Unshakable confidence. He never doubts himself, and that certainty is magnetic. 2. Dominant presence. When he enters a room, he owns it. Women are drawn to that natural authority. 3. Decisiveness. He makes bold decisions without hesitation, showing strength and leadership. 4. Unapologetic authenticity. He says what he thinks without filtering, which signals honesty and courage. 5. Protective instinct. Despite the controversies, he projects the energy of someone who fiercely defends his interests and those he cares about. Why the nice guy misses out and the bold guy wins. Being kind and gentle is a good thing, but being too nice often means losing the game before it even starts. The timid, polite man waits for permission. He hesitates, doubts, apologizes too much. And while he's busy overthinking, the bold man steps in. He takes risks. He claims what he wants, even if sometimes he doesn't deserve it. The world rewards those who act, not those who wait. Opportunities don't wait for the shy or the hesitant. That's why being too nice often means missing out on chances you actually deserve. 6 tips to become bold and shed excess niceness or shyness. 1. Stop apologizing for no reason. Say no and yes confidently, and don't over-explain every word you say. 2. Challenge yourself daily. Do something outside your comfort zone every day, like talking to a stranger or voicing your opinion honestly. 3. Use strong body language. Stand tall, maintain eye contact, and speak clearly. 4. Set clear goals and ask for what you want directly. Don't wait for others to offer it. Be the initiator. 5. Stop trying to please everyone. Don't aim to be liked by all. Focus on earning respect first. 6. Accept rejection as part of the process. Boldness means knowing not everything will work out and not fearing failure. Here's the brutal truth no one wants to say out loud. The world doesn't reward the most polite man. It rewards the one who shows up with fire in his eyes. The man who moves before he's invited. Nice guys wait. Bold men win. And in dating, business, and life, no one remembers the man who asked for permission. So if you're ready to stop apologizing for being a man and start becoming the kind of man women respect and the world can't ignore, hit subscribe. This channel is your wake-up call. Drop a comment, share your thoughts, or even disagree. Because here at Modern Love Guide, we don't chase likes, we chase truth.